welcome to the season finale of House of the Dragon, episode 10. I'm Will.I.am Defoe, a.k.a. Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
That's Ron Jarobi.
Ron Jr. second of his name.
And it's been a lot of talk, been a lot of fighting, been a lot of discussion about the season finale, fellas.
Oh, has it?
Yeah. Some people have been calling this episode the season 8 of House of Dragon. But fellas, what y'all think?
Hell no. I thought it was anticlimactic, but I wouldn't say it was season 8 of Game of Thrones, because a lot of shit happened in that.
Well, they said that because it was because of the flip, and they all felt like it was too rushed, and that it was really, they showed us a different character all season, and then decided to change her up just to fit the story.
What's funny, calling it rushed, I don't think enough happened in this show, in this episode.
Oh, you talking about her demeanor this episode?
Yeah,
like
her
she wouldn't
deciding not to go to war and all that. Yeah.
Well, I looked at it. I get what you said. I looked at it like, she was pretty much on what would my father do. You know what I'm saying?
That's
because
exactly what she was on.
she was still trying to, she had a lot on her mind this episode, and I don't think going to war was
at the beginning of the show. Fucking gave birth to a stillborn.
Yeah, I don't think going to war was.
She really didn't even give a fuck about nothing that was going on at that time, for real.
Here's what I found.
Come on, man. Anybody ask you nothing about the wolf?
That's crazy. Siri getting out of hand now, because it's like you don't be saying nothing close to Siri, and she just pop out of nowhere.
Man, when I call that hoe, she'll never say nothing. She speak what she want to.
Yeah.
But to me, I mean, I kind of get where people coming from, but then again, they have to understand that this is not a full-fledged, fleshed-out story like A Song of Ice and Fire was, to where you have dozens of chapters to where you can stretch out the material. They stretched this material as long as they could. You know what I'm saying? And in some parts, to me, you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was what it was.
Yeah, I feel you. I guess as the episode as a whole, I guess I like what I see, but it just feel like a lot of holes, and I completely understand, because the whole season they've showed Rhaenyra to be a dragon rider, somebody who, when the council was trying to talk her dad into sending in the dragons, what she do the next scene? She flew in with her dragon without even talking to her dad. Mm-hmm. Flew in and get the eggs back on her own, with the showing her fiery side the whole season. And then all of a sudden, the last episode, when you want to just, I don't want to say drag it, but when you want to save it, when you want to save the war for the next episode, the Greens Ben gave you enough to go to war with them.
Well,
I don't know how I would feel as a woman though, after just losing, like giving birth to a stillborn baby. Then she lost her. She just found out about losing her dad. Then lost the baby. Like, I feel like she just went right in her head.
And they crowned her brother. Which, I'm going to say this. To me, ever since they've shown the adult.
Well, I guess that is her brother, ain't it?
Yeah. Ever since they shown her growing up and as an adult with kids, her demeanor was different from what it was when she was a kid. Because her as a teenager wouldn't let Alicent talk to her like that or treat her like that. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like since she became a mother, she's been more mild-mannered than what she was before. She's less rebellious, and that's what it just came off to me for the last couple episodes. So how she acted in this episode really wasn't a surprise to me. Now, had she continued to act the same way, like rebellious, doing what she wanted to do, then I'd have been like, okay, yeah. That's bad, right?
Man, there's no way in hell they supposed to let Otto roll up in there and then walk back. Ain't no way in hell. No way in hell. You come up in here talking about if your kid can become our shield holders, our cup carriers. You will be promised this, nigga. We already here, nigga. We here. Come get it. I guess I just wish she had always leaned more towards Damon's demeanor.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish she had more of Damon's demeanor in that moment.
I mean, Damon ain't do shit. Well, he tried to.
Nigga, he tried to, but his loyalty to her caused him not to do anything.
Yeah.
But I guess the way I felt about this episode would probably be the way I felt about the entire season. Like, I enjoyed watching it, but it got a lot of holes in it. And it got a lot of, I guess I would say, dissatisfactions.
So did the ending, Luke?
I just expect.
Did that happen? How you knew it was gonna happen?
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
think.
said.
I think we said that it was gonna happen this episode too, didn't we?
Yeah.
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 I just expected more people to die. I ain't really expect. After episode 9, I didn't expect to see no war.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
I think we all said that this episode was pretty much gonna be the complete opposite of what episode 9 was. How it was all
I don't
about
think it was.
It was how it was all about the
think it was.
greens, and then this episode was just all about the blacks.
I
Just
didn't
setting up
say
the
that.
war.
I didn't think that. No, I didn't think that.
I'm thinking like maybe I'm not thinking. I feel like them starting a war or going to battle or something this episode, it would have been a lot more negative opinion.
Yeah, because like damn,
Because
now
then
I gotta
we'd have
wait
finished.
2
They'd have
years
ended it. It's gonna be 2 years.
Well,
Well, we don't know. Everybody's suspecting
18 months. I
2024.
think it's 18 months usually. Did we say that? Like 18 months usually. So yeah.
I don't know. I know it's some pictures out there floating around that wasn't from this season. So I personally think that they already have been shooting season 2.
Yeah, they only put the last 2 seasons out spread apart like that. Up until season 6, it was every year.
Oh. Oh, then.
Yeah, it came on every spring.
Oh, well, maybe they're gonna do it. I wouldn't mind shit.
I don't see why we would. I'm not understanding the 18-month layoff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tripping. That might have been game. That might have been Stranger Things.
Yeah,
or
that's
something for
definitely
18
Stranger
months.
Things.
But
I would say that it's not about them starting the war, because I agree with you. If the war had have started this episode, then, I mean, which it pretty much did, but if they had have been into it this episode, I would have felt like it was more rushed than what they did. I would have been more pissed off than that. But it's like, for a whole season of television to be all set up, we didn't get no resolution to nothing really this season. Like, we didn't get nothing, like, to no small conflict, no nothing. Like,
there ain't really been no small conflict. And
exactly.
Then,
That's what I mean
we
by
did
this
get
whole
one
season.
resolution to a small conflict.
That's what I mean. This whole season
But-
been nothing
Get one
but
resolution.
But here's the thing. You didn't watch all the Game of Thrones, did you?
yeah, no.
See? You get a pass. The people who have watched all of Game of Thrones, how they feel, they feeling like their appetite still wet for more. That's how Game of Thrones left us every season.
But
That's just how it was.
But to me, it's like, in order for you to write a good season of television, there has to be some resolution in something.
Nope. It's the hot
Didn't
one.
shit get resolved in Game of Thrones until season 8?
Yep. Everything like one.
What
They
you
left
talking about? Ain't nothing get resolved
season-
with number backstabbing going on.
Season
the whole,
5, the season finale, season 5. They stabbed Jon.
I mean, I knew that.
Oh, they stabbed Jon Snow, and it just
don't everybody know that he died?
it just lay. It was just him. It went off with him laid out in the snow, bleeding to death. That was the end of it. You gotta wait. See, so the thing is, the way it ended, I've grown accustomed to it with Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? We ended the last season, the first season when they cut Ned head off.
I'm trying to figure out what conflict, because the conflict was within the family, and the only resolution. I mean, we got a small resolution when it was an accident, but we got a small resolution. I feel like, even though he ain't try to do that, but dude took his eye.
See, that wasn't really no conflict, and
Man, them niggas was beefing.
I
the
guess
whole
you could
time.
say. I guess you could say them giving Aemon a dragon. I guess that was a storyline that led somewhere, and Aegon becoming king. I guess that would be the main conflict resolution that was in this season. But we knew that was gonna happen from episode 2 or 3.
I didn't know that. How do
we
we know
all
that?
knew that Aegon was gonna become king.
How do we know that when he named Rhaenyra?
Because why else would there be a war?
I don't know. I don't know the story. Unless y'all know more than what I know.
Well, to me,
He knew, yeah, because he read the shit. But I didn't know.
Before I had even came across any of that stuff, before that, I figured like it's no way that Rhaenyra gonna become queen off the jump, because why else would there any of this start?
It would have started had she became queen and she was named queen or all that. The war still would have happened because the Hightowers would have been mad. Yeah,
But the Hightowers don't have no footing.
Nigga, they was already planning. The nigga, the hand was already planning on fucking making him the king.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, it had Rhaenyra. That's why he's straight like, let's kill him. Let's get rid of him in season 9.
Yeah.
I mean episode 9.
Yeah.
He would have tried the same thing had she became the queen.
He wouldn't have been there to do it.
Why not?
Because
He was already there.
That's because he's the hand to the king.
Yes.
The king's dead. She's the queen now.
Yes, but let's say they named Rhaenyra and they didn't name Aegon.
You would have thought she would have kept him there.
The war still would have happened.
I don't think so.
Oh, I do.
Because I think the Hightowers would have been out of there. Otto would have been out of there. He wouldn't have even been there to.
They
even
was
be
the
able
last ones to even
scheme.
know.
But it wouldn't have went like that. If
I don't
she
know
had
how it
just
would've went,
became,
but I just know the war still would have happened.
Did y'all
I just
pick
think
up
the
on
war
some of the
still
small stuff that was going on in the episode? Like, damn, I lost my train of thought. Damon got a new dragon.
Yeah.
Did you see the twins was on opposite sides?
With
Twins who?
Eric and Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, they been there, but that was
they been-
episode
yeah.
9.
Nah, they was. One came with Otto and one was with Daenerys.
Oh, but yeah, well,
No, yeah, but
I
they
didn't
showed
peep
that.
that, but
Yeah.
we knew that was.
When they was holding their sword, that was them looking at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But Damon, I think Damon Ben had this dragon in the tub.
Nah,
He had to, so why would
that's
he?
a wild dragon.
Yeah, that was one of the wild
So-
dragons that he was talking about. That he said it was 3 of them left.
So why was he able just to walk in there?
Well, the thing is, that's why he was singing it.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
why
because
was
he
singing
knew.
that
He
song.
knew.
He trying to calm that
He
motherfucker.
knew that though.
But yeah, it's not
But
his
no, but
dragon.
that,
They don't
nah,
have
that was a
riders.
wild dragon.
I
But they
think
would
he
say
had. I think he got that mug and tuck, bro. I think he got that mug and tuck. Yeah, it's a wild one because they don't have an official rider. But I think he had that as like because what the other ones was at?
Probably back there in the cave. I think that was the bigger one. That's the one.
Yeah.
you want. Did y'all peep?
But why they ain't walk up? Why they didn't run up?
Storytelling. Did y'all peep? Damon didn't know what the song of Ice and Fire was.
Yeah.
yeah.
So more than likely, well, ain't no more than likely. Aegon don't know either.
Probably not. I mean,
Well, no, he don't know
Ain't-
because I
ain't
mean,
no-
that
it-
was Allison hearing it was he probably know it from Allison,
Who?
Aegon.
No, he don't know.
He
Allison
probably
don't,
do know.
Allison don't know.
Allison do know.
Allison
Allison told Otto.
Allison didn't know what he was talking about.
yeah. She
No,
ain't know.
well, when I say that they know they might not know what it is, but she knows the story.
I don't think it got passed down like that. I don't think she don't have the information because he didn't tell her about. Well, all he told her was about the North.
She knows about the king that was promised. She don't know about the full prophecy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that's a trump card Rhaenyra got on them.
But it's not really a trump card, really, because I mean, it really don't matter, really, do it?
No, yeah and no.
Because I mean, that I'm not to say like the story come with superpowers or something, but like I mean, it ain't like some group or something out there that she can go get that align with her just because of that, is it?
It's on the. I think it's on the dagger though, ain't it?
Yeah.
So if it's on the dagger, she can prove it. If that's what's actually written on the dagger, she
to the
can
people.
prove it. Yeah,
To the people.
she can prove it. He don't know what's on there, and if he do read it, it ain't gonna make no sense to him.
But then again, just because she know it and can read it,
That means only the rightful heir is the only one that's supposed to know it. Everybody ain't supposed to know it.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
Well,
some,
no, not the rightful heir,
the
just the heir.
well, whoever the heir is, whoever is named the heir
Yeah.
is the only one that's supposed to know it.
Yeah, because when I peeped it, that was all that I tripped off of. I'm like, no, Damon wouldn't know,
Which-
because it's only passed down to the heir.
Which makes sense why, well, Daenerys was she was born when during Robert's rebellion. Excuse me. But her brother Viserys, he didn't know. Only one knew was Rhaegar, their older brother.
Well, in which I'm sure he would be the rightful heir.
Who,
He's the
Rhaegar?
oldest brother. Yeah.
Yeah, Rhaegar knew.
That nigga was dead though. At the time.
Which looking at this, at the whole overall arc of Game of Thrones, it seems like the Targaryens was only there to defeat the White Walkers. Like that was their destiny to come to Westeros to defeat the White Walkers, and then they no more because Jon is the
At least
last
that's
one.
what they felt. was.
I mean, that's just what I'm going off what I got off from the overall story.
Yeah.
It just seemed like, because Daenerys is dead, Jon half Targaryen, he not having no kids. He done walked off into the wilderness and shit. Well, he up at Castle Black.
Castle Black.
But it just seems like, just looking at the story overall, that
Man, he gonna fuck something.
He been fucking
the
something.
little wildlings.
Yeah. So can he have?
He was fucking Daenerys.
So then, what you mean?
Ingrid.
He
They
ain't
not
have no
supposed
kids.
to.
Oh yeah. So
They not
he-
supposed. They not supposed to have kids.
That oath gonna be out the window as soon as the season starts.
But it just seems like
Oath was out the window seasons before that.
yeah, when he was out there in them hot springs.
He probably already got kids out
Where'd
there
you learn
running
to do
around.
that with your tongue? Where'd you learn to do that with your tongue?
But yeah, that's just what it seemed like, that they were only in Westeros to defeat the White Walkers, and now that threat is eliminated, there's no more Targaryens.
Which,
I mean,
where the fuck did he learn that?
Who?
John.
Learn what?
his mind's still on that.
Where he learned to eat out.
Like, I think he said he was around whorehouses and stuff like that. Like, he just never actually
Oh, okay.
popped no coochie. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
You know why,
Yeah.
don't you?
Well, why he ain't no fuck nothing?
Yeah.
Because he was with Castle Black, right?
Nah.
He was scared?
He didn't want to accidentally sleep with his mama.
Oh, because he ain't know who his mom was?
Right.
Back in them times, that's probably a real fear.
Oh, so he didn't know his mom was dead.
Right.
Okay. I was about to
Nah,
say.
he didn't know. Nobody knew anything about his mama. Nobody knew who his mama was but Ned. And
He been
Howlin'
around plenty
Reed.
of women that wasn't his mom, but he just meant in the whorehouse.
nah, he had never slept with anybody.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. He
He
clearly encountered women he
Right.
knew
He
wasn't
just
his mama.
he just well, he's like he said, he just didn't ever he chose not
So-
to ever do it because he didn't want to.
The White Walkers clearly exist. They just in resting right now, right?
Right now,
Yeah.
yeah, they just on the other side of the wall gathering strength.
Man. And they already know about them?
Nah.
Right? Yeah. They don't know, but Aegon knew. Which
The Mad King?
no,
Oh, you talking about the
the
Aegon?
yeah,
right?
the Conqueror.
The one before.
The first
The
one.
first one that came over. They said that's pretty much what he talked to the first Stark about that bent the knee because it wasn't no fighting. And they said,
They say that they both agreed on the prophecy,
right.
and that's why House Stark or whatever decided to go along with him,
Right.
and not fight him. But I don't know. I think when you say that they knew about the White Walkers, I think they knew that something was coming. I don't think they knew what the fuck it was gonna be.
Nah.
Or whatever. Shit, for all they knew, it could have been the Ice Age.
The Starks were were a group of they say the first men. The Starks, they say one of them used magic to build. The Starks built the wall.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Starks built the wall. They say they used magic. There's a whole bunch of theories out there, you know what I'm saying? But they just say they used magic. So the Starks
Where
know
did the wall go?
that motherfucker stretched the whole land, across the whole land,
Shit
from
crazy.
east to west.
No, that shit
But it's not as wide as you think it is when you look at the map.
No.
It looked like it puts you kind of in the mind of how South America look almost.
No, okay.
And just but
It's longer than the Great Wall of China?
probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
But
That motherfucker's long.
the Starks were the first men, so they knew about the children of the forest. They knew about all the magical stuff in the north. Just like with everything else, through history, it just becomes stories and myth.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what happened with the Starks and the Targaryens.
But I will say, I think it took me to this last episode to find me a character that I actually liked.
Who did?
Rhaenys. I knew she was the one that I was saying all of the first couple episodes, like she gonna be the real villain. She gonna be she the one that really running shit. But nah,
man,
she the one I fuck with the most, staying 10 toes at all times. She ain't overstepping. She ain't doing the she play a role and ain't nobody fucking with her. And when I mean like ain't nobody fucking with her, like she'll be a problem if somebody fucked with her.
She kept the kingdom good for him when he got back and handed it right over.
Only mistake that she made, and Damon pointed it out too. So you had them niggas right there and you ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing. But I also agree with her response. Like, they
that wasn't her
did that.
war.
Exactly. This ain't my war to start.
Yeah. I done lost both my kids. My husband on his deathbed. What you want me to do?
And it made my grandson.
Hey, but they is now. Shit, whether it be by marriage, whether it be whatever. They is now.
Yeah.
One of them is.
Well,
Well, I mean,
them
both of
killing.
them is.
That's why him killing Luke got more of a ramification than just
Luke
from his
probably
mama.
won't be getting married.
Oh, damn. I wasn't even tripping off that.
Bro, my favorite scene was when that big ass, when that dragon, you seen the silhouette of that motherfucker fly over. I said, damn, I ain't know it was that much bigger.
Yeah.
Man, Luke was scared of the
biggest.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Man.
he was scared. I'd have been scared too.
Man, he was scared.
But y'all peep, they dragons was going rogue. That's the only reason that shit happened. Cause he didn't say Dracarys when he shot that flaming. What's his name? Ermax. Some
See, I wonder if they gonna.
Emax or something like that.
See, I wonder if they gonna turn like the Dancing of the Dragons like into that, to where the dragons just gonna get into it. It ain't gonna even be about them
Nah, it's
because
still gonna.
I didn't like that.
It's still gonna be about the
You ain't like
riders. Well, they I think they did that to, just like they did with the I don't even want to get into that. I think they did it because they didn't want to just make it seem like he just went and killed his nephew just off the
But
rip.
you set him up like the nigga just had a scene to where it looked like he wanted to slice him down.
No, he just wanted his eye.
Right
He
there.
just wanted his eye. He just wanted his eye.
Well, I think
He ain't say I want you to die. He said I want rich. What did he say?
I want retribution or whatever.
Something about
whatever. Eye for an eye.
Yeah, he was just trying. He was just like, hey, you can't fly over because technically you ain't finna fly over here, and we already got this our shit.
They didn't know that though.
Yeah, he ain't know, but he did. But so
I agree with you, but that's my point though. If you're gonna kill him, kill him.
Yeah.
he did kill him.
He didn't want he didn't.
No, he didn't want
he
to kill
didn't.
him because he wasn't trying to start the war for real.
He didn't kill him.
Damon, what I learned from this episode, I call this nigga Damon. Damn, Eamon not. He not the crazy one.
See, no, that's what
I think it's Aegon gonna be the one because he the
Aegon-
one flipped.
well, to me, Aegon been the crazy one.
He the one that he flipped from the jump. Soon as he became the king, that nigga was like, okay, this what's up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he felt that power.
Aegon just Aemon just the killer.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Aemon the
I don't think he
assassin.
wanted to kill dude.
No, he
So-
he
so-
said Rhaegar. No.
So can we put his name out there now?
Yeah, well, the show haven't. I don't know. But I mean, you can because I don't think the name is warranted, but
No, because I don't think it's this person they call him that for.
it is.
No, it's not warranted.
Well, from what I saw, yeah,
He ain't gonna kill nobody else?
From what I saw, he killed. Spoilers. From what I saw, he kills him, and then that's what begins the nickname. I'm not saying I didn't look at everything, so I don't know if he goes on and kills more. But I know that he killed him, and then the nickname started, and then maybe he did go on to fulfill it.
He gotta live in it, bro. Fuck it. It's over with now. Can't say it was an accident because technically he wasn't. Well, you can't say he wasn't the true rider because he did get the dragon, but
He got the dragon when he was a kid. That's my biggest problem.
yeah,
with
but
it.
that
You ain't
mug ain't
gonna
never
tell-
went rogue before.
But you ain't my point exactly. You ain't telling me he didn't have the dragon this long and he ain't had control of it.
well,
They
no, I
this
don't
whole
think it's
time?
that. Like I said, I
They
think
ain't never had combat like that.
yeah, he said the dragons that never went to war. But
That
the,
one has.
the big one.
The big one has.
The
Yeah.
big one has.
So that make more sense then because
That's the second oldest one that
The other
came
dragons
over. Yeah.
shot him, hit him
But
with that fire.
Well, that's the oldest dragon still alive. That dragon was alive when Aegon, the Conqueror, was alive.
That's they say
Yeah,
that's the oldest, most battle tested
Yeah,
dragon
that's
out there.
Oh, well then, yeah, that make complete sense. That's probably why he knew how to maneuver to cut him off and all this shit. But yeah, he got hit with that fire. He's like, okay, I got something for this little nigga. He probably didn't. The dragon probably wasn't even tripping off Luke. He like, I'm about to get this little rat bastard dragon.
I don't know. I just don't buy that.
I don't see what you don't buy. The dragons.
The oldest, most battle tested dragon not listening to his rider and the person that he connected to.
It got attacked. That's why.
No, they went after her.
Yeah, but they wasn't going.
It ain't like a nigga just attacked them out the blue. They went after them.
Yeah, they went, but I don't think he went after him. He just kind of just wanted to fuck with him while he was in the sky.
Yeah,
I don't think he was really trying-
That was what Aegon wanted to do. Rhaegar had a
Aemon. No,
what
I don't think
call him?
Aegon. If what is
What I
his
call
name?
him, Aegar.
What is his name? Something Max. Something. The other dragon, the little dragon, Luke dragon.
Maxes or something like that.
If that dragon would have never
Remaxes
shot
or
that
something.
fire at him, I don't think he would have did that. I don't think he would have did it
Probably not.
because Luke, his dragon went rogue too. His dragon, he didn't
But he
command
had
that
a little
fire,
baby dragon. I can buy that from a baby dragon.
huh?
What?
You can buy what? The rogue shit?
I can. Yeah,
Not
I can
listening.
Buy, yeah, I can buy.
That dragon wasn't a baby.
It looked like it.
It's just small.
I feel. Well, when I said baby, I figured how old is Luke? But he had to be what 14, 15, somewhere around there.
4 and 10.
Yeah, 4 and 10. They killed me with their ages. But
4
yeah,
and
so
10.
his dragon couldn't have been no older than that.
Like 14 years.
Man, it's a baby. The dragon is. Just like Baby Yoda, 1,000 years old.
He 55.
50. Man, yeah, well,
Yeah. But
that nigga was tripping.
my
He got
real
scared.
main problem with that scene is that she sent them at all.
Yeah, I don't think she should have sent him. But she didn't expect Aemon to be there. She
She
didn't
didn't
expect none of
expect
them to be
no.
there.
She didn't expect any fighting or.
That's why
anything.
she said. That's why she said it's the shortest route. Go on there, come right back.
that nigga don't look like he need to be go talking to no Lord, no nobody.
And he got to grow up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He do need to grow up before he go do some of that shit.
He was bold enough to grab a knife and cut somebody at 9.
They was in a fight.
Yeah.
They was in the middle of a fight.
So I mean, I'm thinking shit. I would have thought the
You
same.
know, she knew damn well. She know her son. The nigga just got done telling her that he gets seasick just looking at
he just didn't want
being on the water.
He just ain't want, which I don't understand how you get seasick on a boat, but you can fly around on the dragon, whatever.
Right. but that's you know damn well he
I
not
beg to
ready.
differ.
And then why would you
People
send
get
them
seasick
with that
and don't
letter?
get sick being on a plane.
Being on a plane a little different than being on a dragon.
You ever been on a dragon?
Did you see him?
That nigga.
He was up there flying. I would have been like, I'm just sleep here and wait this storm out.
Yeah, he did.
I wouldn't have not
See,
left
he
because
tried to dip off.
Yeah.
I just saw the Rhaegar like he gone. All right, we gonna just chill here for a second.
Yeah, I would have just chilled, but I would have looked at the rain before I even noticed Rhaegar not
Why
there.
they just didn't send ravens? Oh, because he said the dragons fly
Dragons are
faster than
faster.
ravens.
Boy, I'd have seen Rhaegar and hop back on my dragon.
He couldn't do that. I've seen people saying that once he got there and landed, he could not just leave.
Gee.
Especially, but then again, that's war. Because I would expect Luke, and the type of kid that he is, and what y'all have shown us, he would have left.
As big as Rhaegar is, how did Aemon get out of that castle, get on top of him, and then fly off before Luke even saw? So he didn't see nothing. That shit was
Because
stressful.
Aemon and Rhaegar,
So
they like
he left before he did?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
remember
when he
when
came outside, he was gone.
Yeah, the camera panned that way, and Rhaegar was gone.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
I thought he just came out there and hawked him down.
nah, they was on their Jason and Michael Myers type shit.
I would have been like, fuck this. I'd have sent the Raven home like, I'm just spend the night.
Yeah, he had to have it makes more sense for him to have left before, because in them storm clouds, how would he have found him anyway?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? His dragon was little.
Yeah, true.
How would he have found him? But in
Found
them
him,
like I
period.
said, in them storm clouds, I wouldn't have left. I would have been like, oh yeah, no, it's a little crazy out here. Let me just go on ahead. But then again, who knows if he would have let him sleep there? Because that's my point. Why would you send
no, he
him
probably
there?
wouldn't have let him
Why
sleep
would you
there.
send him there with that letter?
And then he couldn't read
I
it.
thought the letter actually said something like
You
that.
peep, he couldn't read it?
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, the king?
Yeah. He's like, hey, what did my mate
Say, where the
say?
fuck the maesters?
Hey, this nigga can't read.
But yeah, it was like, come on. It was like, you set him up for failure. Even if Aemon wasn't there. Not saying that you set him up to die. But come on, you sitting him there with that
Well,
letter knowing that
so
he
they-
ain't
they-
even
they focus-
capable of defending himself.
She was hoping the dragon intimidated him.
Not that small ass dragon.
Man, it's still a dragon, Will. That dragon walk up on you right now, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
Man, that bug
You gonna
was like
sign
a-
them documents.
But shit, just flying, just pulling up and seeing that bigger dragon, like, man, I would have been like, man, fuck. I know he was like, man, that's some bullshit.
Yeah,
But
it was scary ass.
yeah,
He shouldn't have been there in the first
7:30.
place. Not by himself.
yeah. To me, I enjoyed the episode. Wasn't the best episode this season.
No, hell no.
Wasn't the worst episode this season. So
I actually think the last 2 episodes was better.
yeah. Yeah.
They were.
But from what I've grown accustomed to with Game of Thrones, I wasn't surprised at how it ended. I wasn't even upset at how it ended. You know, I'm just used to it.
See, I feel like they had episode back. Because I feel like this episode should have been episode 9.
Right. They
And
don't.
then we got another episode to like,
Yeah, we
I don't want to say set the
gotta
beginning
hold
of the
that
war,
loop
but
there.
it's like,
Yeah. This ain't like them shows to where you get a resolution at the end of every episode,
Well-
at the end of every season.
not that, I mean by like how Episode 9, they focused on the Greens. And then episode 10, they focused on the Blacks. You would think that we would get a conjoined episode after that, not have to wait an entire season
Nope.
for that.
You gonna wait. And you know what? When they drop season 2, episode 1, everybody gonna be tuned in. They know what they doing.
I don't know. I think a lot of people was turned off. I don't think it's gonna hit how many? The 29 million that this season.
Well, this
averaged.
season didn't start off like that. 29 million.
It did.
No, they said
the beginning of it started off hotter than that.
No, what ain't what I heard. I read it. What I read was that this was
Well,
It's Game of Thrones.
season 2, episode 1, all them same people that's complaining
Yeah, it probably will.
probably gonna be complaining they don't like that episode. Because people tend to keep going back to the stuff that they don't like,
No, yeah.
except me.
I watched the whole season.
I like this.
I watched the whole season of She-Hulk.
Exactly.
Watched the whole season of Midnight Club.
I still didn't
I ain't
finish
finished
Midnight
it.
Club.
I know
hold
y'all
on.
ain't finished
Yeah,
it.
we'll get into that. I
Well,
was just watching too much shit.
that's what season finale in our season review of
Yeah.
House of the Dragon.
What you think about? Let's end it with this. What you think about the season as a whole? Since we're at that point,
As a whole, like I've said, my fault. This episode was like a microcosm of how I felt about the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed like watching it. I enjoyed what I was seeing. I guess the spectacle of it, but it's like a lot of writing holes in it.
I meant to ask you what the holes was it?
Because, like I said, to me, the reversal with her and Rhaenyra, the reversal with Rhaenyra, and like I said, I thought it was because they pretty much turned her into her dad. Made stupid decisions like
The
her fucking
same
dad.
thing happened to her dad though.
Exactly. You didn't learn.
So of course of course.
You didn't learn.
Like, no,
Especially when you was the
What's
opposite
to learn?
of your dad all the way up until this point.
what's to learn? You lost a child. Like you lost a child at childbirth.
Because of a dumb decision that you made.
She didn't lose a child because of her decision.
Yes, she did.
How?
If she had to just killed Otto and them on them steps, they wouldn't have had to
No,
go
she's
send
talking
them
about
ravens out there.
she's about
Man,
to.
what the
He's about
fuck
to
is you talking about? Oh, you talking about Luke? Luke.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm
Yeah,
talking
what
about
you
the
talking
stillborn.
But when you said lost a child, I'm thinking of Luke.
She lost 2 kids this episode.
Yeah, he lost 2 kids this
And a
episode.
dragon.
But like I said, man, I don't think that's a plot hole. I mean, you might think I don't think that's a hole because she dealt with a lot before she even got the news that her daddy. Well, no,
Well, when I say holes,
Missing information.
not missing information, just it was a lot of plot holes because of the all the years that they jumped. But that shit is just writing decisions that I didn't like.
What you think about it this season?
I thought it was good. I mean, especially for it to be like sort of to laying out the land, like laying out what this next season gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was good for that.
What season 1 of a show have y'all seen do that? Just set up the rest of the seasons and have no resolution.
I don't even know what you mean
Well,
by what
outside of-
resolution are you talking
Outside
about?
of
Like,
Game of Thrones.
like what do you mean resolution? What was gonna be resolved in this season?
Anything.
What?
Anything. Come up with anything.
The dragons have been wild dragons. Where they come from?
Go them 3 wild dragons. Go get all 3 of them on your side.
How
They
would
don't- we don't
that
even-
be a resolution? And then Damon
All
did get one.
All the what they've set up in this episode, we didn't even see the resolution of.
Right.
We didn't even see the other 2 houses. We don't even know what their response to them is. Y'all could at least
But
completed
how would that be a resolution?
because at least you resolving is these on this side going against these people on this side.
No, they had said she went to that one place where Luke went. They had already made it there with the offer, and one of them
We
said,
didn't see where Jace went.
Storm's
They said
in.
Jace was still out on his mission.
but one of them had said, I could have sworn one of them had said they've already made offers to the whatever other
Yeah, we
two
know
people.
because Jason sent the offers. We know that they made the offers. But I'm saying we don't know
No,
what their answer is.
The same people that oh, you said Jace. No. I'm talking about
You talking about the Greens?
The Greens, yeah.
Yeah.
They already made it to the other places too. They said
Yeah.
that. He said
Yeah.
the dude where Luke was at said that the Greens had already went over there with offers.
Yeah, but they still went out. They still sent their offer to him.
Yeah, but I think he said
Unless they saying that they implying that all of the offers are going to go the way that Baratheon offer went.
that's what I thought.
It won't.
Because I know it won't. Because it ain't no way all three of them is going to go with the Greens. But that's just...
Yeah, I enjoyed this season. First half was kind of slow here and there, but it seemed like ever since the wedding episode, it took off to me. This last episode was
the best episode.
huh?
That was the best episode.
This last episode was kind of, like I said, it wasn't the best episode, wasn't the worst episode. So, and it ended how I expected it to.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I
my
guess
gosh.
that's probably why I didn't dislike this episode, because I guess because after episode 9 we expected this episode to be majority about them. But if I didn't I would have been pissed off at this as a finale, a season finale of a show. If I had just watched this, I would have been kind of mad. God damn, that was it.
Yeah, you got other seasons.
that's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Y'all say so. And like you say, everybody gonna tune in. So hey.
Right.
Well, that's been Views of a Flick, House of the Dragon season finale. I'm Will.I.am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style. That's said.
What's happening?
That's Ron Jarobi.
You already know me.
We're gonna see y'all for season 2. Whenever that is. Peace out.